This is called the Incidentals. What I miss most are the incidentals. Those tiny interactions you wouldn't normally mention. Those lovely little cameos that elevate a day from just okay to actually pretty good. Like proper eye smiles swapped in shops. The pedestrian that chases your bike because you've accidentally dropped a glove or a fiver. Or a shopping list that you'd actually already finished with and wouldn't really miss. But you take it back gratefully because in a way they're just trying to say hi. And you smile and you say thank you while scanning their face to see if they've noticed that your shopping list only had gin, tonic and caniston on it. The other driver that waits to let you out. You wave and then they wave and then you wave and then by this point one of you probably looks away. But there's such good in this. The ice cream vendor that gives you the extra scoop. The bookshop person that lets you read until they close and then helps you find a book that you wouldn't normally have chosen. The bakery guy who does the Alan Partridge line that really makes you smile. The man in boots with the shoes you want, and the lady in Sainsbury's who lets you go through to the front. She grins as you pass, and you like her hat, and you think you've seen her before at a gig, but you don't tell her that because you don't really know her. But you like her face, and she reminds you of Olivia Colman and Pennies and the Moon, and that time you recreated the train-spotting running scene down Princess Street with Pippa after school. The neighbour at 75 who takes in your parcels. That couple that picks you up when you come off your bike into the brambles. The woman who gives you tissues when you cry in Aldi. The woman who gives you tissues when you cry in Lidl. The woman who gives you tissues when you cry in the middle of a meeting because there is a scream so big trapped inside and you haven't been eating. The two men who are randomly playing clarinet in the car with the windows closed. The Lego shop man who lets you stand and hold Max Rebo for as long as you need to. That amazing coffee she made. And the lady who bought the house with the garden and gave you the wooden doll that she'd had when she was young. The man who lived next door to your gran, who brought round a card because he'd heard you singing happy birthday in the yard. And he didn't know that you were only singing to a toy giraffe. But it didn't matter because you both laughed. And there was something there in that brief contact, in the random, incidental beauty of that chat. And yeah, we can Zoom with the people we love best from our living room. And that's great. But we can't do the incidental bit. Reach out and make those tiny rose gold impressions that say, hey, maybe we could be friends in a parallel dimension. Or should we just make things a little bit better for a moment in this one? Who doesn't love that amazing, connected feeling of realizing you share a love of curling, Crufts, Atari Teenage Riot, or having a drawing pin in the bottom of your shoe with another human being? This is the stuff that dreams are made of. Extras in the film adaptations of our lives? They are not. They are the glorious fade-proof dye that colours the thread in the highly dramatised, 8-part serialised needlepoint tapestry of our lives. And my God, we need them. So when all this is done, we should smile like the sun's in our eyes and we're woozy with glad. Reunite lost cats with owners, hook forgotten sun hats on railings, take parcels in like anti-Santas, help people across roads they didn't know they want to cross, and make surprise birthday cakes for giraffes. Because we are incidentals as well. And everyone's missed us like hell.